What's up, guys? This is Stevan. I'm here with my dad, the mad scientist himself, Steve Micic.
Yeah, right.
He's the technique guru here. He's breaking down some film we're going to go into today. What are we doing today, Dad?
Well, hey, we're going to talk about defense. We've been talking about offense so much lately, and we did do a little episode you did here not too long ago about Marcus Blaze and the good head hands, the defense that he had. And then I think your last video, what was that on? It was about
Takatani. Yeah,
yep,
Daichi Takatani, his little misdirection shot that he was hitting against Dake at the Olympics this year.
And I guess it got us thinking a little bit about what if we have to wrestle a guy like Takatani, right?
Yeah.
And you've had to wrestle a couple guys in your career, a couple times, that had great low-level shots.
Or shots from space, at least.
Or shots from space.
You know, I definitely think, like, having trouble being a guy who wants to be inside and taking offense, trying to get a hold of someone who's from space. And, I think a lot of wrestlers, a lot of young guys, you probably have trouble out there trying to close the gap properly and, keep position, without overcommitting. You're keeping good position, you're holding the center of the mat, but you're not overcommitting. And that's the key that we're going to look at today.
Yeah, in fact, like Kyle Dake, if I was, Kyle Dake doesn't really need any help probably as much as he knows and is as accomplished as he is. But if I were to help him beat this guy Takatani next time, I would pretty much tell him he needed to do one thing and one thing only, and don't change anything else that you're doing because he's so damn good at everything he's doing. The one thing, and we'll show a video of, is a guy named Rashidov.
He's a world champion at 65 kilos. He's a multiple-time world medalist, European champion for Russia, Olympic bronze medalist in Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. And he's been on the circuit for a while. He's, his body, he's very short, stocky wrestler, very typical Dagestan style positioning first, right?
Right, so take a look at, we got a guy that's an attack guy that put up 20 plus points on Kyle Dake. Well, he wrestled Rashidov, Takatani did, from Japan. He was beating everybody like that at this tournament, but Rashidov, he had an answer for this misdirection shot, and really, he pretty much took care of business right away, was able to block him, get a go behind, and protect him, I think, right?
I believe so. So here we got the match pulled up right now. Yeah, the match starts out, this I believe is the World Cup in Yakutsk 2019.
I think what you can see here, Takatani's doing what Takatani does. He's tying, he's snapping off. He's gonna fake a little bit, gonna fake a little bit. He's gonna fake. Rashidov is waiting though, because he's smart.
So yeah, here Takatani actually takes the same shot
that he did on Dake over and over again, but Rashidov does is he gets his head involved, and what he does, instead of just locking his legs up or freezing one leg and trying to defend that one leg, he just kicks both legs back. I think one thing that whenever Stevan had to wrestle anybody that was a low-level guy, right,
yep.
Stevan? We always told him to, instead of one leg sprawl, where you kick a leg back or you kick a leg back, is to just drop both legs back. Don't guess. If a guy's a misdirection guy, you don't want to be in this guessing game with the guy. Oh crap, just get both legs back. And we can see with an example here, it's a pretty simple fix. Whenever you wrestle a low-level guy that's really quick from the outside, get both legs back every time. Either knee sprawl or just jump back, right?
Yep. Possession, hands and head together as one. And legs together as one, not taking one leg or the other. And then being able to kind of cut an angle as well, because that's what ends up happening here is he takes the shot, Rashidov down blocks, kind of front headlocks, and he's able to run that corner and get behind. So I think like one of the main things too that I've really picked up and learning to, not just to get my, my legs back together, but also trying to close the gap right, is, not overcommitting and jumping away every time, but being able to react down in a way, but kick my legs back, hands touching the mat, without giving away too much ground, because eventually you kind of learn how to stalk, shift your weight both side to side, and close the gap. And I think that's one of the most important things until you can get your hands on your opponent. And during that time, since you're super ready, you should be kind of like, you're in full focus, red alert, almost like your spidey senses are tingling, ready for the guy to shoot on you. That's kind of when you're able to react and get your hands down, legs back, and kind of can look for those re-attacks. The more you drill it and the more you practice it, the better you're going to get at it too.
And if you really, really stay disciplined with this, if you think about it, if somebody's shooting from the outside on you, they shouldn't be able to get to your leg. They shouldn't happen. If they're out from space, unless you're reaching up or walking into them, and that's what happens, they get you lulled in by faking, and then you reach up or you step in and then they shoot. But should they be doing that? Should they be just getting to your leg? No. If you're a wrestler that's aware of that, you should be able to get down and away. I know this seems very basic. I know this seems like it's nothing, but it's everything. It's everything. It's not just something, it's everything in wrestling. If you're going to play with one leg back, he's going to be on the other leg. You have to discipline yourself to be able to get both legs back, right?
Yep.
And you've got to do it with your hands down and protect. Protection first. When you're wrestling a quick twitch kind of guy that's dangerous from the outside, and you can beat him every time. But if you play the game, you want to take your chances with maybe moving one leg, or I'm really good here, well, they're going to get your leg and they're going to finish sometime.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and notification bell on. World champs and everything we do.